I discovered NoFap when I was 14 years old. When I started, I failed every single day for 4 months, relapsing and relapsing and relapsing, and I could not find out why. I could never get past 7 days, never. I would always get to that 7-day mark, tell myself I was going to get past 7 days this week. I would relapse, and I'm saying, nah, this is the week. I am not gonna relapse, but I did. Every single Sunday it was. And I'm guessing you struggle with the same problem too. Even though it might not be 7 days, it may be 3 days for you, maybe 14 days, maybe 30 days. But when I started to implement what I'm gonna say in this video and what I'm gonna teach you in this video, I have not watched porn again in my life, and I never will. I have gone over 1,000 days on NoFap as soon as I implemented this into my life. And look bro, this video isn't gonna have some crazy edits to keep your mind stimulated, to fuck your dopamine receptors even more, so you crave more instant gratification, AKA porn, yeah? Sit down, relax, because bro, if you can't watch this video, how do you expect to not watch porn again? How do you expect to get to day 60, day 90 on NoFap if you want to get there? Let me help you not relapse again, because I know how bad it can feel. I know the guilt, the shame, and the regret you feel, bro. It's one of the worst feelings, if not the worst feeling you can feel as a man. Especially when you break the promises you tell yourself every single day or every single week. Let's get straight into it. The reason why you can't surpass 7 days, the reason why you can't surpass 14 days, whatever your day mark, you know your day mark when you can't surpass, right? For most people, it's around a week. It's simply because you know you can't get past it. Now, you might say to yourself that, yeah, I don't count the days and I'm not a fapper. You can say this stuff to yourself, bro, but it doesn't get you far. It's like shouting affirmations in the mirror, even though you know you're not. You don't believe it. It's like saying you're rich when you're not rich. That's basically what you're doing. However, if you are rich and you say you're rich, you believe it. Now, I am not saying to you that you need to stop saying this to yourself and you need to identify as a fapper. Yeah, you need to stop counting your days. That's a very big thing. And the reason why you can't get past this certain day mark is simply because you count your days. That is one of the biggest reasons, because look bro, time is a fucking illusion. It doesn't exist. Time is an illusion. Yeah? I can guarantee you, if you went out into the forest for, I don't know, let's say 7 days. You went out into the forest for 7 days and you had no idea what time was. You had no idea what it was, but you had a porn addiction still. Bro, you'd probably get past 7 days. You probably would, because your idea of time doesn't exist. But I'm not saying that's the cure. That's not the cure. It's not. It might save you a couple more days. But look, bro, you need to become the man that doesn't watch porn. Simple. So many people, maybe even you, want to get on NoFap, but they don't change anything in their lifestyle. I made a video about maybe this time last year, I can't exactly remember. It's titled NoFap is a Scam, and some of you guys will have come to my channel from that video. It has about 500,000 views at this moment. It's a short video, right? And the reason I told you NoFap is a scam is simply because you need to change your lifestyle in order to actually see the benefits. NoFap will not give you superpowers if you do fuck all with your life for 30 days. You need to put in the work. As with anything, bro. It's like wanting to become rich, but you're working on a business that will not make you rich. That's basically what you're doing when you don't do anything with your time on NoFap. However, you might be saying to yourself, or you might be asking subconsciously, who is the man that doesn't watch porn? Who is the best version of myself? Who is the best version of me? And that is the most important question you ask. That is the most important question you will ask. Because one of the biggest reasons why you keep relapsing, bro, is simply because you have a build-up of energy. You have a very big build-up of energy. That's your urge. That's the urge you get on that 7th day. That's the urge you get on that 14th day. A lot of built-up energy. And it's simply telling you that you haven't transmuted it properly. You've probably heard of the word transmutation. You need to transmute your sexual energy into more productive things. But let me show you how you can actually do that. I want you to set a goal. Not just a fucking random goal, but an actual goal that will get you towards the life you want to live. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur who makes 100K a month. That's your dream life. Maybe that's not the goal you set for yourself right now. However, I would personally recommend to set a long-term goal, 1 to 3 years time on where you want to be. And if you don't know where you want to be yet, do not make the excuse that you don't know where you want to be. Simple. If you don't know where you want to be, bro, stare at a wall for 30 minutes. Simply stare at a wall for 30 minutes. Go out on a nature walk. Journal for an hour. Really dive deep into the person that you wish to become. Really dive deep. Seek within. Because I can almost guarantee you there's that inner child inside that knows who he should be, like who he should be. The best version of yourself, you know it. However, you might be afraid to let it out because becoming the best version of yourself requires you to give up a lot of comfort. It requires you to give up the porn. It requires you to give up the parties on the weekends. Yeah? You know who you should be being, who you should be, you know, who the best version of yourself is. So I want you to get that man, get the lifestyle that man lives. And I want you to set a long-term goal that you can work towards each and every single day. Now, once you've got your yearly goal, yeah, that 1 to 3 years time, now I want you to set monthly goals that you can work towards yearly. Every single month, I need to achieve this to achieve my yearly goal. Simple. Now, once you've got your monthly goals, create weekly goals. 4 weeks. In this month, to achieve my yearly goal, I need to do this, this, and this. If you want to grow to 500,000 followers on TikTok this year, right? Let's say it's January the 1st, you want to grow 500,000 followers, you're at 0 right now. Let's do the math real quick. It is about 50,000 followers per month on average. Yeah. So that's about 12,000 per week. So how much is that a day? Probably about 2,000 a day. You need to create yearly, monthly, weekly, daily habits. And that's why it's so important to transmute your energy into daily habits that help you get towards this yearly goal. Delayed gratification, bro. You've probably heard the word. But the habits that you're doing, and the reason why you can't get past 7 days is simply because you're trying to do all these basic habits that don't get you anywhere. Like, yeah, I'm a big fan of cold showers. You guys know I am. You guys know I'm a big fan of meditation, exercise, all these basic habits, right? But they're not as effective when you don't know where you want to be. If you want to run a fucking marathon, if you want to be the best marathon runner in the world, and in my opinion, you need to dream this big. You need to give yourself a reason to stop watching porn. Don't dream small, bro. Dream big. Dream motherfucking big. Even if you don't achieve your goal, you're going to get closer or even further than your original goal by dreaming big. It gives you a strong reason to quit. And that's the key. Seriously, bro. If I told you that if you watch porn today, you would die, you wouldn't watch it. If I told you you had to get to day 14 on NoFap, unless you die, you'd do it. You'd do whatever it takes. Yeah, you would. Because the reason behind not doing it is very strong. And that's why so many people don't have that reason, and they can't really make up a reason. Well, push yourself. Set a 1 to 3 year goal that is impossible to 99% of the population. 1 million subscribers on YouTube, 100K a month, something pretty fucking big, bro. However, if you want to live that life, if you want to live an average life, 9 to 5 job, and that's your dream life, go after your dream life. Not everyone's dream life is an entrepreneur, and that's completely fine, bro. You live the best life that you know you should be living. And if that's something that most people don't want, or most people do want, you do you. Yeah? Simply, bro. Find a very strong reason to quit. Stop counting your days, because you are now the person who doesn't watch porn, so what's the point in counting the days? I know counting the days may feed your ego a little bit, but look, you are the person who doesn't watch porn anyway. I don't care if you just relapse before watching this video. From now on, you don't watch porn. And I don't want you to prove yourself wrong. The reason you have no confidence, bro, is simply because you keep breaking the promises you tell yourself. The reason why you can't talk to others, the reason why you can't achieve the goals that you set in front of you is simply because you keep breaking them. So from now on, keep this promise. You will not watch porn anymore. You will not fap again if that's your goal. If porn, just getting off porn is just your goal, or sim retention is your goal, whatever it is, right? You will not do that because you have now become the man who doesn't do it. If you don't take action after watching this video, then you probably will. However, if you actually implement the things I said, and you know what you should be doing, you won't watch it again. Because your mind will crave your delayed gratification over instant gratification, because you have told your mind and you have convinced your mind through action, not by just words, not by just saying, I don't watch porn anymore, but by actually confirming to yourself that you are the person you say you are. You are the best version of yourself. You won't do it again. If you really want to quit this addiction and start living your dream life, hit the subscribe button. In addition to that, if you want a free training that took me from 0 to 1,000 days on NoFap, go and check out the free link I have for you, linked down below in the description, and I'll catch you in the next video, bro. Peace.